Let us now learn what switching techniques are. What are switching techniques? When you transmit data across a network, for example, you're sending a video, you're sending a file, or you're sending a photo or a document across a network from one computer to another computer. Now, what are the different ways in which data is transferred from one computer to another computer across the network? There are different switching techniques for that. We have techniques called circuit switching, packet switching, message switching. In our syllabus, we have these two kinds of switching techniques, circuit switching and packet switching. What is circuit switching? Circuit switching is generally mostly used for voice communication. In circuit switching technique, the sender, a special line, a dedicated line of connection is established from the sender to the receiver. So in between, there will not be any block. A proper connection will be established and the message will be transmitted from the sender to the receiver without stopping anywhere. What is the advantage of this? The guaranteed delivery of message. So if you send a message from your one computer, the message will quickly reach the other computer without any trouble. But this technique is generally used for voice communication, especially when you make a call over internet. Generally, circuit switching will be established. Why? Because the line should be proper so that the message reaches the other place without any trouble. The next message, before that, we'll see what are the disadvantages of circuit switching. The first one, a dedicated channel has to be established. Why? Because the circuit, the connection should be established from the sender to receiver. So the time taken to establish the connection is more, and because every connection needs a dedicated path, circuit switching is expensive. It is costly because you should have so many channels that will support that many connections. And the link between the sender and the receiver is maintained till the user terminates the link. So once the link is established, whether you transmit the data or not, until the user stops the link, it will continue to maintain the connection. So these are few disadvantages of circuit switching. What is packet switching? Packet switching means your message, a single large message, for example, a document, you're sending a document, that document is divided into small packets of messages. And the packets will be addressed, sequenced one by one, and every packet will have the IP address of the receiver, to whom, like when you deliver a parcel, you will have the two address written on the parcel, right? Same way, when a message is divided into packets, every packet will have the IP address of the receiver. Now, these packets will be thrown to the network, and every packet will take different routes. What are the available routes? Every packet will travel through the available routes, and finally all the packets will reach the destination computer. In that place, there is a protocol called TCP protocol, which again reassembles all the packets and forms the proper message. Because the sequencing, TCP is the one which broke down the document into packets. So the same TCP protocol will reassemble all the packets into a proper document and give it to the recipient computer. Okay, and suppose when the data is transmitted, the different packets travel to the network. When one packet is lost or one or more packets is lost, again the computer will request to resend the message. So the message will be resent. The TCP will take the responsibility of sending the message again and make sure that the receiving computer gets the message. So this is called packet switching. This happens generally when you transmit data. Data transmission happens using packet switching. Voice transmission happens using circuit switching. Now, what are the disadvantages of packet switching? Installation cost is expensive. Okay, and the delivery of the packets is very easy because it will take whichever route is easily available. Then, because the voice calls cannot be used in packet switching, there is a delay in the this type of communication. Okay, and there may be loss of information. Sometimes when you try to download an information, try to load an information, send someone, you may get a message that the message cannot be properly loaded and you may need to reload the message or something. So these are all connectivity issues that happens during packet switching. So here is a comparison between circuit switching. Here is a comparison between circuit switching and packet switching. In circuit switching, a dedicated path is established, whereas in packet switching, the packets take a dynamic route. They travel in different routes. Here, a uniform path is followed. Here, no uniform path is followed. This is ideal for voice communication. This is ideal for data transmission. And the data that has to be transmitted is processed in the source computer. Here, the data process happens in the source as well as in the service station. So this is the difference between circuit switching and packet switching. Thank you.